A good Cars and Coffee event should always have coffee as well. I see a lot of people label their Cars and Coffee. And then there's no coffee. Welcome back, I'm Tedward, and today, thanks to Boston Motorsports, we're heading to Boston Cars and Coffee at the Lars Anderson Auto Museum, and I'm gonna be taking this 2015 Lamborghini Huracan. It's kind of incredible that the Huracan is that old. It seems insane that this is from 2015. This looks so good. I might not have put this wing on it. That's fine. Yellow is flashy. That's what you want in your Lamborghini. But I love going to Cars and Coffee. I'm not a big car show guy, but this is my show. This is the one I like to go to. But it's really important that we understand car show etiquette, because while car shows and Cars and Coffee events can really improve the car community and open doors for networking and learning about what's out there, it can also be a great opportunity to look like a big wiener when you crash your Mustang on the exit. And you don't want to hurt anybody, but you certainly don't want to lose face. So let's jump in, start up this V10 monster, and talk about good car show etiquette, so that way we can have a solid reputation in the community. Oh, I miss that. I haven't driven one of these in a while. I love a V10 Lambo, but you've got to always make sure to put it at least in sport mode. Of course, that's more fun. Oh, Lamborghini blinkers on the wheel, always a little annoying. We'll wait for these guys. Good, 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 good. So driving through Boston can be a bit of a nightmare. But the first rule of going to your car show or your Cars and Coffee event is not to cause too much commotion on the way. Because here's the deal. You don't want to shit where you eat. You don't want everybody thinking like, where are all these jerks going? And then guess what? You've all consolidated in a place that has a police detail. You want to keep these car shows alive for a really long time. And if you've all just destroyed your goodwill with the community, then we're not going to be able to have these types of events anymore. That doesn't mean I'm not going to make a little bit of noise in my Huracan today, because it's fun and you want to have a little bit of theater to it, but you just don't want to be like sideways drifting around the corners before you enter the car show. Nose lift up for the big tracks. Oh my goodness, this is we're entering Cleveland Circle. This is famous from the Boston Marathon. Oh my god, it is not Lamborghini friendly. And this is where all those wheelchair racers, they have to be really careful here because they can get stuck in the tracks. It does happen on occasion. It's not good. It's unbelievable how a state, I guess I'm going to use this as a reds on Massachusetts, how a state with such high taxes has such abysmal roads. This is really bad. Now I look like a dope right now because I got my nose lift up so I can go through this intersection. That's not how you want to pose. You never want to pose with the nose lift up in a supercar. Oh my god, look at this. This is unbelievable. Oh. Hello, Ford GT. That's what we want to see. Man, I wish he was going ahead of me. Nothing like getting shown up by a Ford GT. Holy cow. So this is the season opener for Lars Anderson Cars and Coffee. This is like the Cars and Coffee in the area. It starts at 8:30. I'm already seeing a ton of cars pulling up, so I have a feeling this one's going to be jam-packed. Quite exciting. Lamborghini friend. Hello, Ford GT. Yes. So we're going to get special permission to get in here early because we've got to set up. Thank you. So now that you're at the show, this is where everything comes together, because you're going to walk around and look at cars. To a lot of people, that sounds very, very boring. But the point of it is to enjoy the cars, not to go around negging on people's builds or the things they've got. I've seen some pretty ugly scenarios where people have walked up to an E46 M3 in Interlagos blue competition package and said like, oh my God, this thing's gorgeous. And then said, oh, gross, it's an SMG. Except it was an SMG because the driver is in a wheelchair and has no legs and can't operate a manual transmission. So it's not a good idea to neg on people's cars to begin with, because like, why do you want to be the negative guy? Just go enjoy the things. If there's something you don't like, don't talk about it, or talk about it after, you know. But a Cars and Coffee event is especially wonderful because it's just about celebrating the cars. There's no competition. No one's here for an award. Everyone's just here to be together and to show off the cars. So we're gonna leave the car show now in this 2015 Huracan. I'm gonna put this nose lift up. We are parked in a mildly precarious position, a little bit scary. And now we have to try to get out of here without looking like doofuses.
Enjoy the drive.
Thank you. I think I'm good now. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Greatly appreciated.
See you next time.
Tedward, I'll let you know about the guarantee.
Thank you. All right, now we can.
Hi, John.
Hey, it's good to see you. See, it's all about that networking. And that's the beautiful thing. All right, let's get our nose lift down so we look good again. But you can see everyone's just here to gather and have a good time together. I mean, the point is not to go and just like crap on other people's cars. There's our boy, Cars of Mass.
Binaural audio, POV.
And it's a good time. Like, I've had so much fun kind of building the YouTube channel, and this is like my home turf. This is where I feel like, you know, we've got it all together. But you want to be nice and easy and gentle through this kind of stuff. Like, you don't want to hurt anybody. The point is never to cause a scene or to cause a fuss, you know? And pulling away, yes, you can be a little theatrical, but like you're noticing, I'm short shifting. I'm not winding out red line to red line, because you don't want to put people in danger. Like, yes, this is an all-wheel drive Huracan. It's probably not going to get away from us. We're going to be just fine. Except that when you are leaving a car show, the point is to like show off a little bit so people can hear and experience the car, but we don't need to show them 1010s driving with no barriers. That's a little nuts. Man, these cars are so fun. It's funny because I remember back in the day, before I had really driven anything, this always felt like such a, like my heart would be pounding out of my chest when I'm driving this car. And a good rule of thumb too, is if you're pulling out of a car show and your heart is pounding out of your chest, don't turn off traction control. That's a good indication that you're a little nervous and maybe you don't have all your wits about you. But I love the fact that like, once you get used to vehicles like this, you can just jump in them and use them. This is like a very usable thing, despite being very stiff. You do have to get used to these blinkers though on the steering wheel. That's always a thing. Ooh, is this a, what is this? Is it a Phantom? Oh, it's a Dawn. That's cool. Very nice. That's always nice to see in the mirror. Car culture is alive and well. And it's one of those things where I feel like 0001, excellent plate. I feel like it's one of those things where everyone thinks car culture is dying. But I can assure you, when you go to a Cars and Coffee event like that, you know for sure that it's kicking. It's happening. Because all those people are out there celebrating the automobile. And that's such a beautiful thing. A good Cars and Coffee event should always have coffee as well. I see a lot of people label their Cars and Coffee. And then there's no coffee. And it's like, sometimes they're just held at a Starbucks, you know, like at a parking lot or something, and that's fine, I guess. But like, if you're gonna hold an event that's like that, you got sponsors and stuff, like, you know, be a good host. You should have some coffee. Huracans are so weird, you can never see traffic lights. You gotta lean down like this. Incredible how much traction this thing has. It's amazing how you can just put your foot in it and it takes it. You always expect that rear end to get a little squirrely just because of all the torque, but man, it just puts it down. That's so ridiculous. This thing is so ridiculous. Transmission is so fast, man. I've got to say, there's just a joy in driving these cars. And like, as much as I love a car show, driving is the goal. So sometimes those car shows are a great place to start your day. You know, maybe you begin at Cars and Coffee, and then that's the launching point for the day of driving with you and your friends. That can be a lot of fun. I think that's my favorite thing about what's going on in California with Good Vibes Breakfast Club. I'm sure you've seen Good Vibes Breakfast Club up at the Angeles Crest. And it's a beautiful thing because everyone has to drive up to go get to the place. You know, you don't just drive down some like random back roads. You've got to go up Angeles Crest. So you have a great, beautiful drive all the way up. And that is just so entertaining that driving is part of the car show. It's incredible how this car just kind of encourages you to be a little bit of an asshole. But the beauty of a Lamborghini is you can drive them at fairly low speeds and still get a theatrical experience. So that is nice. You don't have to wind it out and just be a jerk all the time. You can be reasonable and still have fun. So guys, I'm sorry I didn't really show the car shows too much, but like when I'm there, this is the thing. Enjoy the car show. You know, if I'm just out there taking photos and filming stuff, then like I'm not really talking to my friends or, you know, even people who recognize me from the YouTube channel. Like I really enjoy that. I like being able to go and talk to other car people. And it's a space where you know that's the thing you're going to be talking about. It's not like a weird party where you're the odd car guy and you're hoping someone wants to talk to you about cars. Like, what is going on here? Oh, I love this intersection. Super fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna go return this Lamborghini back to Boston Motorsports in Brighton, Massachusetts. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hope you find some local car events where you can find like-minded individuals to talk about cars, to experience cars, to see cars, and explore car culture that you may not have otherwise experienced. Because especially a Cars and Coffee event where it's not a group thing, it's not a BMW meet, it's not an AMG meet, it's not a supercar meet, it's all of the things. Sometimes you see people come in with like a lifted Honda CR-V. Those guys have a lot to talk about, people who've done their own fabrication and stuff. Or you're seeing the latest and greatest of what's just coming out. I hope you experience it. I hope you have fun with it. Don't forget to respect the drive, and I'll see you in the next one. Still plenty loud.